Lovely to have you all with us today. I'm Kelly O'Callaghan, the Mayor of Latrobe City, and very pleased to be officiating this Australian citizenship ceremony today. Before we do get underway, I would like to acknowledge that we are meeting here today on the traditional lands of the Bracklang people of the Gunai Nation, and I pay my respects to the elders past and present, and I would also like to acknowledge other elders who may be present with us today. I'd like to acknowledge our First Nations people as having a thriving and enduring culture connected to the land, to the waters and to the sky. It is my great pleasure to extend a very warm welcome to you today for this Australian citizenship ceremony, and I would also like to acknowledge our official guests this evening, our Deputy Mayor, Dan Clancy, and our CEO, Steve Piacenti, who will also be assisting with the formalities as we go through. But before we move through any further, I will ask our Deputy Mayor to read the citizenship message from the Honourable Andrew Giles MP, the Minister for Immigration, Citizenship and Multicultural Affairs. Thanks, Dan.
I'm glad I brought my glasses today. So the Minister has sent this letter through to you and asked us to read it out to you so you get that. This is the Minister's message. Thank you for deciding to become an Australian citizen. Today, you join a nation that is one of the world's most successful multicultural societies, with around half of all Australians either born overseas or at least one parent who was born overseas. In Australia, everyone can be proud of who they are, and everyone should be respected, valued, and feel a sense of belonging. We are privileged to share this beautiful country with the world's oldest continuing culture. It is a fundamental part of who we are. For more than 60,000 years, our First Nations people have cared for country. Appreciating and understanding this truth is a vital part of what it means to be an Australian. Australians are united by a shared commitment to democracy and the rule of law, to freedom of speech, religion and association. Our diversity is our greatest strength, and we prosper by embracing this. We believe in a society in which everyone is equal, regardless of their gender, faith, sexual orientation, age, ability, race, nationality or ethnic origin. Ours is the land of a fair go, in which respect and compassion underpin our care for each other and the willingness to reach out for those around us in a time of need. By becoming an Australian citizen, you make a commitment to these values and contribute to our evolving Australian story. On behalf of the Australian Government, heartfelt congratulations on becoming an Australian citizen. And that's from Andrew Giles, who's the Minister. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Dan. I will now read the preamble to the Australian Citizenship Act, and it reads as follows. Australian citizenship represents full and formal membership of the community of the Commonwealth of Australia, and Australian citizenship is a common bond involving reciprocal rights and obligations uniting all Australians while respecting their diversity. A person on whom Australian citizenship is conferred enjoys these rights and undertakes to accept these obligations by pledging loyalty to Australia and its people, by sharing their democratic beliefs, and by respecting their rights and liberties, and by upholding and obeying the laws of Australia. We will now move through to the formal part of the ceremony that involves the taking of the oath or the making of an affirmation. And Cara, who will organise for each of our groups to come forward. And the first of our conferees will be taking an oath. Microphones for the benefit of the video so that we can capture it. So we are actually, as we said, have Kim with us as our photographer, but we also will have a video of the event so that you can share that with your family and friends as well. Hi there. How are you? Lovely to see you. So you reached the card that you're able to read from. So we'll start with I, and then you state your name, and then we will work through. I will read a line and you can repeat each line after me. I, and state your name. From this time forward, under God, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect and whose laws I will uphold and obey. Please join me in welcoming our newest citizens. And Dan and Steve have a gift for you, and then please stay with us, and then Kim will just grab a photo. Well done. Hang on, Dan, don't run away. Yeah, we'll go now and then we'll do something. Congratulations, please. Well done. And we will now move on to our next group of conferees who will also be taking an oath. Nice to see you. So we'll do the same as this group. We'll start up with names and I and we'll state your name, and then we'll just go line by line, and you can just repeat it. I, and state your name. From this time forward, under God, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect and whose laws I will uphold and obey. Congratulations. And Dan and Steve also have a gift for each of you. Fantastic. Wow. Fantastic. Congratulations. Thank you. And our final group for today will be making an affirmation, if you would like to come forward. It's all about the orders, really. Lovely to see you. So as for the previous group, we'll start with I and we'll state your name. Then we'll read line by line. It's the same information I have on the card. Anything we need to do over, we can always do that as well. Okay. I, and state your name. From this time forward, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect and whose laws I will uphold and obey. Congratulations. Congratulations. I think Steve should sing. It's the least the CEO could do. He might not turn up to Citizenships again if I make him sing. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating in that ceremony. It's a very important thing for you to participate in, but it's also very special to us. So I would like to invite you all to give a very warm welcome to our newest citizens. So it has been an absolute pleasure and privilege to welcome you all today, our newest citizens of Australia, and congratulate you on your decision to become an Australian citizen. Choosing to become a citizen is a very significant expression of your pride in being part of Australia's dynamic and diverse society. You have made a pledge of commitment to Australia and its people and have been provided with a memento card to mark the occasion of commitment. Australian citizens value many basic rights, including equality of treatment, equality under the law, democracy, and equal opportunity for all. Our culturally diverse society is founded on a fair go for all Australians. Now that you are Australian citizens, you enjoy specific privileges and responsibilities, such as the right to vote, to help elect Australia's governments, and access to an Australian passport. For each of you who made a pledge today, your Australian citizenship is a symbol of your commitment to Australia and your formal membership of the Australian community. In taking on the commitment, you assume a new responsibility, and in making the pledge, you became an Australian citizen. Finally, I congratulate all conferees for the commitment you made today to being part of Australia's future. If you would like to join us now, if you would like to be upstanding as we sing the first verse of the national anthem.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, all beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Thank you so much. Please take your seats. One of the great things about having citizenship ceremonies on this scale is that we also get the opportunity to spend some time with you in celebrating with you individually and providing the opportunity to create some wonderful memories of this day and this event as well. As we mentioned previously, we will have the video recording of the ceremony itself, and Kim will also be with us as we wrap up the formalities themselves, to take individual photos for you, photos with your family, anything at all that you would require, and then we'll send all of those out to you as well, so that you've got as many memories as you would like to carry with you and share with your family and friends. And we're happy to participate in those in any way you would like as well. But as with all good celebrations, there will be food and something to drink. So we hope that you will stay with us and allow us to continue to celebrate you and the commitment that you have made today. Thank you all so very much for being here with us. Thank you to the Deputy Mayor and to our CEO for participating as well. And if you would now like to join us for some light refreshments, and let's get some more photos done for you so you've got some wonderful memories to keep. Thanks so much, everyone.